Bro, so bad. I had to pull over at Lowe's. Thought I was about to throw up. I was so pissed. Oh.
All right.
You ready?
I am.
Are you ready, Boots? Welcome into episode 7 of Through the Whistle.
No free ads.
No free ads. Yeah, we don't know what beverage that is. Kevon is back. Kevon.
It's not time. It's not time. I just want you to know it's not time.
Why? Because
we have extended the transfer, not the transfer period, but the period. So you know how like all big time 5 stars usually. JTT did this actually. JT Tumalau. He actually
You're talking about commit, recommit.
Yeah. So I'm not going to commit and then decommit. I'm going to.
Oh, you want to be a man of your word.
Yeah, exactly. So
I'm
gonna extend. Relax on him. I'm gonna extend.
And Bear Alexander.
I'm gonna extend it. Instead of doing the early period, I'm gonna.
Are you gonna wait around?
I'm gonna go into January.
I'm
not literally going to January, but I'm
gonna stay in high school, go to prom, enjoy your senior year.
Exactly. There we go.
Sense, man. Welcome back. Eastern time zone.
Because boy, that time zone over there was not doing me justice. I tell you that. Waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning every day on a vacation is not.
Hey, you gotta maximize your day. Even though you're going to sleep at 10 p.m.
It was definitely maximized. I'll tell you that. It was, yeah.
So I think
falling off ATVs.
They need to know. Was I capping about Lolo's?
Lolo's was fire. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was fire.
Only free ad we ever gonna do on this show.
Lolo's was definitely fire. The Kool-Aid liquor was definitely a nice touch. I don't think it was enough liquor in there, but it was a nice touch. I might steal a couple of recipes from there. The waffles, definitely like a homemade version of like the cinnamon waffles you get from Eggo's. Definitely like that's what
bro.
It definitely was like a homemade version of those. I was like, yeah, no, these are fire. The chicken was hit or miss.
She went to the one in Scottsdale. Sean, you led him astray.
It was. I'm sorry that I couldn't eat the rest of it. That's what I'm gonna go with. I only
eat the rest. What do you mean?
I ate like
three.
Yeah, I only ate about 3/4 of both of both waffles, and then I only finished because I got the wings instead. I didn't get not instead, but it usually only comes with 2 wings. I got 6 wings instead.
Damn.
Yeah, I was hungry.
Big back.
So you feel me? I was only able to eat like 3 pieces of chicken, and then I thought I was gonna be able to, eat the last half of the waffle.
Nah,
and then
you're not at Heidelberg no more. You ain't in it.
Yeah,
you ain't
there was no
4,000 calories a day.
there wasn't no microwave in the hotel, so, and it wasn't like I was gonna be able to put that on the plane. So
I wish you could have.
Look, we're here though.
Y'all not here for Keith Lee. Y'all not here for.
I mean, you could be.
We got it. Let's try it. Rated 1 through 10. No, we're not here for that.
It was a 10 though.
Kevon. The other day, I already said I was happy you weren't here because I had to get Justin his flowers. So we don't gotta recap episode 6. This is Through the Whistle, episode 7. Ty Belcher, Kevon Belcher. I guess it's National Rare Red Day. We should have probably
it's
changed
National Pancake Day, actually.
Damn.
Yeah, might have to go.
Might go to IHOP.
Ew, disgusting.
All right, we're not
no
gonna
free
disrespect.
ads.
No free ads. You might have to go to a place with pancakes.
No IHOP.
Or
it's gross.
Mission's O-line gives out pancakes every week.
But
maybe. Anyways, let's get right into it. We've bantered enough. You missed a big game last week, this past weekend. Michigan USC, biggest game of the year.
You want to call it that?
Third most viewed game of the season.
Yeah, that doesn't make it the
Oh,
best
nah.
I mean, what was the first and the second?
Michigan, Texas.
Oh, why we? I mean,
wait, you want me to say Ohio State, Marshall? Ohio State, Western Michigan?
I was going to sit there and say that
Ohio State versus
the Michigan Texas one. I mean, it was the Michigan Texas one. I mean, just as long as you.
Anyways, let's talk about the SEC. Alabama versus Georgia. 2 teams in the SEC who I can't even say 2 teams that a lot of people are expecting to win the SEC because a whole lot of people thought Alabama was going to fall off the face of the earth. A lot of people think Georgia's creme de la creme, which I don't. No.
Yeah.
Good take from Ty Belcher. I don't got many.
I mean,
I don't got many right now.
You don't. And this one's still. It's still.
You had Notre Dame.
Notre Dame
in your
It still
thing.
has a chance. Yeah, that's valid. But I mean, it still has a chance that Georgia is still actually kind of good if they win this game. So Saturday will kind of decide.
So let's go ahead and talk about Saturday. Alabama versus Georgia.
Yeah.
First time they played in the regular season since I was probably in high school, I think. Because it's been a while.
It's been a little bit.
I don't think they ever played Tua outside the SEC championship game. First regular season matchup in probably 20 years because the SEC is soft and they don't want the top teams playing each other in the regular season. Soft. The Big Ten would never. Anyways, Kevon,
You don't really have a choice.
what are your expectations for the Georgia Bulldogs going into Tuscaloosa?
So, let's start with the weapons. I'm not a fan.
Weapons? What weapons?
Exactly.
Yeah, slingshot.
I'm not really a fan of the Georgia offense like a lot of people are. Carson Beck has very much proved everybody wrong to be this top quarterback in the draft.
Literally.
Just not seeing it. If anything, he might fail from 1 to 3, or probably
He
4.
might be 4.
He might be 4.
The way Cam Ward's playing, he's probably number 4.
Well, I had Cam Ward ahead of him already in this process. I'm thinking Quinn and Shador, and now Cam Ward too. So yeah, the offense is not clicking. I mean, don't get me wrong. Georgia, when they first came out against Clemson, it looked okay. It looked okay in the second half. The first half, it was more or less
Wait for the Cade Klubnik mess up. Get the ball on the 50-yard line after a punt.
So I think we'll see better on Saturday.
The bar is the floor.
It is because of how they play against Kentucky.
13 points
I
against
mean, you
Kentucky.
coming off a bye, and again, I don't think that Alabama's DBs are that good. They're okay. They're fine. I think that there's a lot of opportunity to be had with their DBs. I saw Joe Klatt talking about it when rewatching the Wisconsin game because I rewatched the Wisconsin-Alabama game. He was definitely right that there was definitely opportunities for Wisconsin to take advantage of them DBs. Yeah. And I'll tell you where now. I mean, I know Georgia's offense don't look good, but it's better than Wisconsin shit. So I'm just saying I think that it can be had. I don't know if Carson Beck is going to take advantage because if they couldn't take advantage of Kentucky, I don't know if they're going to take advantage of Bama. But it's just more or less, I know that their defense is always going to be solid. Their defense is always going to be good. Bama, like we talked about last time, they're hit or miss. It's like, we're not going to, it's not consistently.
It's not a flowing.
Exactly.
Engine.
It's either we're going to make the big play or we're not.
Mm-hmm.
And, I mean, granted, Kentucky got a couple things off, but they weren't able to really –
together,
exactly. Bama should be able to put it together more than Kentucky, but we're going to see how they do. I think that defense is still going to put up a nice fight against Bama, but we're going to have to see what that Georgia offense looks like.
I mean, the same way that you said Georgia's offense isn't Wisconsin's offense, Alabama's defense isn't Kentucky's defense. Right. Alabama's defense – I know, corner's a little suspect.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you lose your top 2 DBs from last year. Or your top 3 if we throw in Caleb Downs, too. I don't care what you say. I don't care if it's third string. Alabama's defense, way better than Kentucky.
Yeah.
And you can say, it was a trap game. How do you have a trap game? You have a bye week. You getting trapped by the bye? We ever heard think about, shit, I'm about to go to Atlanta. I'm about to go blah, blah, blah. Like, what you getting trapped by?
Listen to them cars.
You scared of Kroger Field, as I referenced before. What the hell you think will happen in Tuscaloosa? If you play college football 25.
And it's a night game.
And it's a night game.
Yikes.
You know that Stadium Post is rocking.
Yikes.
Jalen Milroe last year already showed Georgia that he can do what he wants. 2 touchdowns last year against them in the SEC championship game in a neutral site in Atlanta. What the hell you think he about to do at home at the crib.
And then another thing that we're not thinking about, I mean, we're talking about Kirby off the bye. I mean, DeBoer off the bye. And I mean, slightly, we saw DeBoer last year play against the same type of defense, not the same level, but the same scheme in Oregon, and he did whatever he wanted.
With the set, and I mean, even outside of Oregon, you can look at the Texas game. Texas's whole thing, their claim to fame on their defense was their front seven. Georgia's front seven is very good, but guess what? I have Kalen DeBoer, who's game planned around something like that, and I have a mobile quarterback. Nick Saban used to hate going against mobile quarterbacks. Yeah. And guess where Kirby Smart learned from? Nicholas Saban, old GOAT Saban. Yeah. So,
I mean, it's going to be a fun matchup. I mean, the whole day, honestly, is just going to be full of great matchups. But that one specifically, obviously, is the two top five teams. But it's just more or less seeing whose scheme is going to work more. It's so crazy because you're depending on, if you're on the Alabama side, you're depending on a 17-year-old basically saying, "Hey, listen, I need you to play like a grown man today." And I mean, don't get me wrong, he's been playing like a grown man, but now I need you to play like a grown man against grown men. Because, I mean, obviously Georgia's defense is always going to be something to talk about. But on the opposite side, I mean, is Carson Beck who we thought he was, or is he what he's been looking like? And I don't know. I will not be putting money on that game specifically as far as like what I think who will be a winner. I might put it on who I think will cover. But I think that there will be points that will be had. I think this will be over. I think this could be a shootout. I don't think that Kirby's defense is going to be able to stop them to under 21. I think, like I said, Carson Beck, I think he's going to be able to get some things done, especially with the bye week. I think that he's going to be able to look at the things that Wisconsin was not able to capitalize on, UCF was not able to capitalize on. So we're going to see. But they're at home. And I don't know.
This is Carson Beck's first true road test. Yes, I understand he played against Tennessee last year at Tennessee. Tennessee wasn't a real team. They had Joe Milton at quarterback. Kevon, I'm not like Kevon. I'm putting my foot down. This is my take. I'm standing on it. I'm going to be honest. You at home. Kevon said who he thinks is going to cover. Alabama's going to cover it, first of all. Alabama's going to win 28-13. It's going to win 28-17. I'm putting a score on it. They want to put a correct score, a little sprinkle.
28-17 is crazy.
28-17. 28-17 might be generous. 28-13, if we're being honest. It's one of those two. I'm going to put $1 on both. Hopefully I can. Y'all don't see me next week. I'm probably out in Vegas losing the money I won off the correct score parlay. Because, I'm going to be honest with you. That motherfucker going to be rocking.
It is.
And I understand Carson Beck had all his preseason aspirations. You said he might get to the Heisman, which was crazy.
I got Will Howard. It's okay.
I promise you, this Alabama, like, I understand you lose both your starting receivers from last year. Little Williams, he's not too far off of Isaiah Bond's play style. He's probably a better route runner than Isaiah Bonds.
I'll probably give him the nod over Bond.
Like,
I'm not gonna lie.
We gonna see.
And we saw what they did last year with it. I mean, you can honestly take the exact same blueprint, add on your own little like, little disguises and stuff like that, especially for DeBoer, who's probably a better offensive mind than what they had last year.
By far.
So, but that's one also thing that we can't also not look at, Ty. That revenge factor is always going to be something. I mean, Georgia's come in there thing looking like y'all got us messed up. Y'all got off on us last year. We're not going for that this year. And that's a real thing. It
is a real thing. But at the end of the day, it's going to be, can Georgia go, oh, shit, like, that's Alabama over there. The mental aspect, like, in Waterboy, when the coach was seeing, so the coach, he's like, I can't do anything. I can't step up to him. He started looking at him like he's a baby or something. It's a matter of if Georgia sees Alabama, or they were just fearful of Nick Saban. Because Nick Saban should have been undefeated against Georgia, if we're being honest. as long as if Jamison Williams probably doesn't get hurt in that national championship game, they probably win the national championship. But that's neither here nor there. I'm not here for what ifs. If was a fifth, we'd all be drunk. Shout out to Kent's homecoming this weekend. But we come in on Monday, recording this podcast. I'm gonna have some sunglasses on still. But I'm fully expecting 28-13, 31, maybe a little 27-13, something around the range, like 50 cents on both. But,
I'm not going to lie to you. I think that if I had a gun to my head right now who I think was going to win, it would probably be
Batman hanging you off the ledge.
It would probably be Bama. And I'm talking about like late game, legitimately last drive, field goal, or go for two, LSU type vibes when LSU took them down. So I'm assuming 7:30 at night at Bama. It's a hard place to play. They don't lose there. They don't lose there. They lose there. They've lost there twice within the last 6 seasons.
It took Texas playing the best
out their mind, and it took Joe Burrow
playing horrible too.
And I mean, it took Joe Burrow barely taking down Tua to I mean, we're going to see. It's going to be a ride. It's going to be a ride.
Well, the pivot from that to a team that's yet to play anybody this whole season, to a team that is literally.
I want to say anybody.
Literally have not played anybody. No offense to Marshall. Go hurt. Kevon, y'all have a 24-point spread.
Valid.
Against Michigan State.
Valid.
Are y'all going to cover?
I mean, if we look at the facts, if we just look at the past history.
Hold on, let me come to the ground.
If we look at the past history, we should. I mean, they haven't played us within 5 touchdowns the last 5 seasons. So.
Yeah, I've not.
I mean, with the talent that we have this season, I would assume that we are going to get that 24. I don't.
Heidelberg tuition on the line. Are you putting it on Ohio State minus?
If I was forced,
if
I was forced, yes, very much yes.
Okay.
Only because I mean, think about it. We're going to keep this short. Ohio State's coming off a game that they're disappointed in by letting up 2 touchdowns. So we know that Jim Knowles is going to be on everybody's head on defense. They mess around, might not score. Michigan State just lost to Maryland, did they not? I mean, and they put up, 13? Or somewhere around that range?
And Aiden's going to give you at least 2 of them.
Exactly. And then not to mention, I don't know, I mean, Marshall showed something that people are going to try to keep doing with this quick game. I mean, everybody's mad at the fact that we're not getting sacks. When you throw 26 one-step or 0-step drop passes, you're not getting a sack, bro. It's not possible. You're not. I mean, unless you're getting false starts, well, not false starts, but offsides, it's not happening. But I think the offense is going to keep clicking. I don't think Michigan State's defense has a chance, especially not with Chip Kelly in his bag like this right now. I sat there and saw this man run a triple pull. A triple pull counter was OD.
Coach Kelly, whatever
was OD.
Goes through your head when you're designing plays, you're a sick individual. To have
a triple counter.
Like, who thinks of that? How?
Pull.
How?
It was
How
crazy.
am I supposed to read the guard? How am I supposed to cross read? Who am I looking at?
This man
Which pull did I follow?
This man ran in motion, ran the receiver pull, tight end pulled with him, and then the guard pulled. We don't do it. We never used to do that.
This man
never did. So
Will Howard run like he's about to do a speed option, hand off back to the outside zone the opposite way.
Yeah.
And then part like the Red Sea, Moses came back.
Yeah. So I think Quinshawn and Trey are going to both get off. I think Jeremiah's also going to get in that end zone. And I think it's going to be I think Tate's probably going to take off real quick, and I don't. 24 is going to get covered. I mean, I'm going to put money on it. That's going to be 20. I'm going to put 20 on it. As far as like the spread will be 20.5, but that's just me because I don't like to think about stuff like that. But the only thing they have hope in is the fact that it's at night, and I still don't think that's going to. I think we're wearing all white, so it's.
I mean, as long as Urban Meyer's not down there, not giving us best player the ball.
Selling, yes.
Well, I'll say he's had a big problem
he's
with
lost
that.
he's lost to Michigan State too many times. So, yeah. Ohio State cover. All good. We can move on.
So, theme is night games.
Yes.
Kevon, what stadium has the most voodoo at night?
The one that we play at in a couple of weeks.
Not talking about no Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
We ain't talking about no Utah.
No.
Sadly, we're not talking about Ann Arbor.
Definitely not.
We talking about a whiteout. Penn State.
He said he won whiteout vibes. That's what he said. They're not being a whiteout, but he said he won the vibes.
We only have one whiteout a year. You're going to be basically whited out.
A liar. White, maybe a couple blues.
Would you say? Hold on. I'm not saying they're on upset alert.
You are.
But I'm not gonna say they're losing. Upset alert. Penn State, Illinois.
What's their spread?
I'm not.
I might take Illinois' spread.
I don't know. I said
Illinois. We thought it was gonna be Nebraska. It's a dark horse, and I mean, obviously Nebraska still has a chance, but they're looking like what we thought Nebraska was gonna be, and because that defense, we know that defense is gonna be like that.
Oh yeah,
defense is gonna be like that. Offense, not bad, not bad, not bad. West Virginia had a couple of plays where they could have got off on Penn State.
I say took a 5-hour delay.
And I mean, Illinois' defense is a lot better than West Virginia's.
Yeah. Quarterback, I would say, is a lot
better. But
it's
still voodoo.
Yeah, it's voodoo. But you can also say Nebraska had voodoo. Nebraska was rocking.
It was, night, but you're not going to compare Nebraska to
classes. Like, how you cancel classes? How'd that work? I know they was out there turned 7 a.m. Oh, Nebraska stuff. I don't know what they little thing is.
But you know it's not the same.
It's not the same, but
not the same.
When your quarterback has 10 touchdowns to 0 interceptions,
solid,
and then your defense is allowing the 5th least amount of points in the nation. I'm talking about the Big Ten, the nation, all 50 states, all 136 FBS schools.
They real.
And your D-line is getting after it. 6 sacks against Nebraska.
They're real.
Who has a better offensive mind than Matt Rule has a better offensive mind than James Franklin, whoever James Franklin brought in at OC. Are you telling me that if Illinois sells out on the run and they say, hey, Drew, go win us the game. You go win them the game like you're back at Medina. That Illinois is not like, if Drew Aller beats us, hey, we're living with it.
I mean, but do you really want that? I mean,
it's a proven thing. Yeah. Michigan make him 9 in the box. You go throw the ball. I want to see you try.
I mean, with the receivers they got, they're not showing anything. I mean, Julian Fleming, he transferred that for no reason. But literally. that's your man. Michigan, that's probably. Your man's.
Michigan.
They have a blueprint to do it. They have a blueprint to get this win. I don't think that they're going to. I do think this will be a tough game, which is why I said I would take Illinois to spread, whatever it is. But I think the voodoo will.
The voodoo will become voodoo.
I don't think that 0 interceptions will stay the same. Penn State, they had to get this win. It's just no question about it. We talked about earlier before the season started. Franklin can't lose these games. The only one that he's allowed to lose is Ohio State. He has to put everything on the line for this, and it needs to be a dub for him. But he better be on the lookout because if he not, it's going to get bad.
It's going to get a little spicy. I mean, and we know Illinois has a track record of playing good teams. Extremely competitive. Probably should have beat Michigan back in 22. Yeah. We all remember what happened back in 07 when he went into shoe and be the #1 team in the country.
So long ago.
But Brett Bielema, one hell of a coach.
Yeah.
One hell of a coach.
For sure, without a doubt.
And if
he's had a couple upsets in his day.
If you come, punt battle against Illinois, Not gonna lie, I think Drew will flinch first before Luke Altmaier does. That's just me.
We'll see. So then you tiptoeing. You was talking about I'm not like Yvonne, I'm gonna put my foot on the line. I'm gonna put my foot down. Then say it.
Illinois covers a 7.5 point spread.
I ain't talking about that. Are they gonna win?
As a Michigan fan,
are they gonna win?
I hope they don't win.
Are they gonna win?
Because they beat Penn State.
They're probably beating y'all.
And we go into,
Are they beating Penn State, yes or no?
Fuck it, let's do it. Penn State.
Upset.
Gotcha. Happy Valley. Sad Valley. Penn State, you're up out of here.
It's valid. All right.
I'm just saying.
We're good.
But,
I'm just glad that, we didn't put your boys in there because, shoot, I think they on upset alert every week. But that's...
Ken Trump?
I'm just saying.
A Bella Danger?
I'm just saying.
That's a treatment.
I'm just saying.
Cash?
I'm just saying.
That's a treatment you giving
if you... 33 yards...
It's first game.
Right. Wait,
what happened? Wait,
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Did we win?
Y'all did.
Oh.
Y'all did.
That's what I thought. We moved back into the top 12?
It's valid.
Oh, that's kind of what I thought. Anyhow, we're going to take a short break. Come back. We might have to talk about somebody having a must-win. But we'll be back through the whistle, episode 7, back after no messages. Welcome back into episode 7 of Through the Whistle as Kevon buys a Babe t-shirt. It's a rich man over there. He doesn't have to wait for tax season. He's a money man. Fresh back from Phoenix. Let's buy a designer shirt. Must be nice. It must be nice. You don't know about that song. You too young. Kevon, I don't know if you watched any games on Sunday. No, I don't know if you watched any games Monday night because, fresh off the airplane.
I was actually watching games, yes.
There was a team who we were like, oh, chalk it up. It's a dub. The Bengals. Is Zach Taylor going to be fired by the next episode?
If they lose, he will.
Losing to Andy Dalton at that.
If you lose to the Patriots, you'll have to lose to anybody. The Commanders' defense is pathetic.
Bengals' offense wasn't the problem this past Sunday.
For sure. But, you couldn't get one stop.
You couldn't get one. You couldn't get another.
We might come back and look at it as the Commanders are crazy.
He had 2 incompletions the whole game.
That's valid.
He threw 90. He had a 91% completion percentage.
The best performance by a rookie probably ever.
Isn't that like an NFL record highest completion percentage?
Yeah, it's up there. I don't know, Lou Anarumo's defense is clearly only able to stop Patrick Mahomes.
That's the only thing.
And it only works for one team. And everybody else just gets geeked. They think that's a stat game. Clearly, that's a stat game for them. Because for you to sit there and see the Patriots, who we all know is going to run the ball
every play,
and you still lose, you're not good. The Commanders, when you know that Jaden really only want to throw game quick, and you still know that, and
you let Austin Eckler look like he's in his prime.
My boy, Terry McLaurin was looking.
Hey, he won
crazy.
me fantasy this week.
You hear me?
He won me fantasy in my sleeper fantasy league. Ben, I'm following you on the winnings bracket.
Bengals, I'm expecting them to win. But if they lose, he might not get back on the play.
We all expected the Panthers to lose last week.
Yeah. Who did they play? The Raiders?
The Raiders. We all expected the Bengals to win last week.
Yeah. See, listen, I'm just saying.
We talk about people who like to throw the ball.
This is, without a doubt, must win.
Must win?
Must win. And if they lose, we can go ahead and just truck up the season. There ain't no coming back. Yeah, there ain't no coming back. T. Higgins might as well be like,
get traded.
Just
go ahead and trade me.
Yeah, right now. They might as well start trying to tank for a better pick.
Yeah.
And get like a tackle or something like that, or maybe somebody on defense. Hey, Travis Hunter. Fuck it.
Will Johnson.
I'm just saying, like, there's no coming back because if you lose this game, you're losing the Ravens. There's just no. I'm not hearing it.
I mean, only 6 teams since 1966 made the playoffs after starting 0-3.
I'll give you that.
That's insane.
But they're one of the teams, and you have to also consider the fact that they added an extra team into the playoffs, so it kind of like washes it out because I think there probably could have been some teams that would have made it.
The greatest 0-3 team in history.
So they better win.
And they better hope the Steelers lose too. Because that gap for the AFC
it's getting
North
wider and wider. It's getting wider and wider.
Because the Steelers are going to beat the Ravens both times.
And then we both know
and
that.
And the Browns are.
And honestly.
All you Browns fans, I need y'all to just stop. I'm sorry to take this away from the Bengals. I need y'all to stop with this.
Deshaun Watson.
With this Deshaun Watson shit. Like,
please.
I know I had the Browns making the playoffs.
No.
But y'all have to stop. Y'all need to come to reality. He's not good. He is not good. Like. This week he's going to be back. Oh, Amari Cooper first play touchdown. Deshaun's on that shit. What? On that Diddy shit? He ain't doing nothing. The Browns are done. It's over. Give it up. The season's cooked. I'm sorry. It's not happening. Cleveland, I always want y'all to do well. That's the second best city in the state of Ohio. Second best. I said that on purpose. Y'all are not better than Columbus. Sorry for my Cleveland audience. I need to give up on this Deshaun Watson stuff. I need to stop. Just call a spade a spade. Y'all fucked up. Y'all should have never let Baker play through an injury. Should have never let that happen in the first place.
That was your man.
Perfectly fine. If Baker was still in Cleveland, y'all would be in a way better place right now. Deshaun is done.
I'm glad you finally admitted this because wasn't you the team? Wasn't you the guy?
I thought they were going to be way better. I was like, oh, shit.
Way better is an understatement. You thought that they was
balling in Houston. I said, shit.
You thought that he was going to win a Super Bowl.
I said, Super Bowl.
You said he was going to win one before Patrick Mahomes.
I wasn't the only one saying that.
You was the only one out.
Trenchwork locks. You was also saying it.
Hey, listen, and I've told both of y'all that y'all sounded drunk. And here we are, two Super Bowl later. Yeah.
Fuck.
But I'm glad you came to reality.
I'm sorry.
I've been saying this about the Deshaun Watson for a while. But besides the point. Because the Bengals, we both know they're probably not going. Even with the Browns being trash, they probably still going to listen to the Browns.
Split.
Yeah, and
at best they split with both the Steelers and the Ravens. Because of the way the Steelers are playing, they might get swept by the Steelers. I'm talking about get the
Justin Fields might get off on them, but that's besides the point. I think they're cooked. I had them in the playoffs as well, because I thought that last place schedule was going to do them justice, and clearly they're getting scraped by the last place.
They got to play the Commanders. They got to play the Commanders. They got to play the Patriots.
And even for the Cowboys, they still got to play Micah Park. That offensive line is just.
Hey, do you want to get 3 sacks? You want to be an All-Pro?
Listen, and their defensive line is not doing anything unless your name is Trey Henderson. You're not doing nothing. Because Cam Taylor-Britt, he got to shut up.
He needs to shut the hell up.
He needs to stop it.
Read the room, brother.
Please.
You're spaghetti. You're getting cooked weekly, bro. Terry McLaurin was.
Because when you're done, you're done.
That college offense. Yeah. Well, it was kind of an NFL offense because Kyler Murray kind of ran that offense in Arizona when they started off 10-0.
That college offense just torched your ass. 21 for 23.
Yeah, you couldn't get an incompletion. You couldn't get a 4th down stop. They got 3 4th down stop. They got 3 4th down conversions.
Hey, listen, no punts. I guess college offense is the best thing to do now. I don't know.
Literally.
Who knows?
I'm talking about another team that doesn't know what a punter is. Their punter has the easiest job in the NFL. The Buffalo Bills, who
you said was not going to make the playoffs.
I don't know who said that. I gotta find that person who.
You said they weren't going to make the playoffs.
Who? I don't know who in their right mind said the Bills weren't making the playoffs.
It's looking pretty Pretty bad. Another bad take for
Oh,
you.
no.
Another bad take for you.
I told you, I stand on what I say.
But they always start off like this.
They start off like this every year.
They do.
Because they play the Ravens, which is...
It's going to be a great game.
Which is...
It should be a good game.
Must win for the Ravens. Because you go down 1-3. And you lose to the Steelers every time you play against them.
I wouldn't
Digging
say...
yourself in the hole. Because now you're at 5 losses on the season.
I wouldn't say must win. I would say it's very close. Very, very close. Very close.
Tiptoeing in your Jordans?
Very much tiptoeing. Very much tiptoeing. But I think they can survive a lot. I mean, you're not going to look bad at them for losing to the Bills. I mean, let's be real. The way they're playing, like, Josh Allen look like he ain't the best quarterback in the league, but he looking like the best quarterback in the league right now. I ain't going to say he's the best quarterback right now because obviously we all know it's only one man that can ever claim that mantle right now for the next 5 years. I don't care what anybody does. But Josh Allen looks like the best quarterback in the league right now. And
he looking
OD. But again, he does this every season. They start off 2-1, 3-0 every year.
Yeah.
And they're probably
September champs.
Yeah. Like Nick Rice says. And this offense don't look bad without Diggs.
Everybody,
but I mean,
trial by committee.
And this is the thing, though. I need people to stop sitting there acting like, Diggs was the issue. I don't think he was the issue. They're passing the ball way less. Like it's
James Cook.
We all know. We all see it. It's not like they're sitting out there airing this thing out, having Josh Allen throwing 350 yards a game. I mean, even though he just did that to Jacksonville needs him.
Only because you put him in the parlay. That's why.
Yeah, literally. That's exactly why. That's the only reason. So I'm taking credit for that. He's not going to do that again because I'm going to put him on the over, and he's not going to do that again.
Because we took his over against the Dolphins.
Yeah. No. So, like you said, James Cook, torching. Yeah, I mean, he might win. Well, no, they don't do that anymore. But run back of the year type of thing.
Yeah,
so by committee, like you said, Josh Allen. I don't know how long he's going to be able to keep running the ball like he's doing, but we're going to see. But
Lamar is 1-2 against them.
He is, but it's a regular season.
And his defense is dog shit.
It's the Ravens. And I don't think the Bills' defense is that great either, though. I mean, I saw Kyler Murray out there doing whatever he wanted game one, which is
no
cool.
one has done that since.
Playing Miami, they own Miami. Tua gets hurt in the third quarter, but I'm not going to take that away from them. He was doing whatever they wanted anyways. Mm-hmm. So I'll give them that. Jacksonville looks awful. Awful.
Get a new team.
Yeah.
It's over. Enter the portal with Kevon.
And we're going to see what Baltimore does. It's not like I don't know how they're going to sit there and use Henry against them because it's just not looking like that. Granted, they just took off against the Cowboys with Henry, but the Cowboys' defense is not good against the run. But Von Miller going against the Ravens tackles, unless they done got some roids and put.
Unless they got Trent Williams over the past 3 days.
He might have it off. He might go off. But I think that defense could be had. But we'll see. We'll see. The Ravens defense could be had too, though. I think the Bills are going to win this. I think the Bills are going to win this one. I think the Bills are going to win this.
If the Ravens don't have self-respect on defense this week, I don't know what can cause them to, because if letting a 20-3 lead get blown, go to a 28-25 win, wasn't enough. Like, oh shit, like we might be in some trouble.
Yeah.
Because
ramp it up a little bit.
This Bills defense has only allowed 1 second-half touchdown this whole season. And I know you say Josh gets off to this type of start every year, but
he does.
This man, we're on guess. I'm gonna ask you a guessing game. Someone play the Jeopardy. Out the mic. Autumn Haley, I'm sorry. Wiz, I'm sorry. But we're gonna play the guessing game. This is the 3 games straight, no interceptions within the same season, right? No playoff games included. Kel, when would you say the last time Josh Allen's done that?
Probably never.
Is this his first time? That's insane.
Probably
Never is insane. I mean, his tied for his second longest streak ever because 3 regular season games straight with no interception. These are their first time since 2022. When during that stretch they played the Jets, when they had Zach Wilson, the Dolphins, when they were figuring out what the heck they had going on, and the Patriots in 2022. That was a horrible 3-game stretch.
Hey, listen, I was close. That's close.
When you tell me you've only went past 3 games. You've only had 4 games straight, no interceptions. One other time in your career.
Listen.
You've been in the NFL since 2018. He bought it 2024. I was in high school when he did that last time.
Yeah.
You were in college. You graduated back in what? 2005 from college?
I'm not going to acknowledge that.
So I understand that a lot of people are like, high on the Bills. Josh Allen MVP. James, I'm talking to you.
A lot of people like that. He's looking like the MVP. I'll give him credit.
I'll
give him credit.
The clock is ticking.
It's going to be time.
The clock is ticking. The interception's coming.
Yeah, they're coming. I mean, listen. I think that Joe Brady's taking it out of his hands so that he doesn't do it as much. So I don't think that will get too bad. But I mean, we gotta call a spade. He's looking great.
September quarterback.
Yeah.
Not December quarterback.
It's okay.
No, you were talking.
It's not a lot of people that are.
You were talking crap about me, saying,
you
had the Bills out the playoffs.
And they're looking good. They're looking good. They're looking
the
good.
little preseason thing, prognosticator, I did. I had them at 2-1. And Tom, it's coming. Pause. Ravens are coming. Pause. Jets are.
We want to see.
Or in their sights. So the Bills better, I want to lock in a little bit.
I think they're locked in.
Especially with the Ravens. But the Ravens are in basically a must-win because, let's say, for instance, they know if they don't win this game, that can set them back. Hella. Yeah. Not even in the division. I'm talking about wild cards because the Chargers are going to beat up on the Raiders and the Broncos.
If they get their players back.
I don't care if they have Ty Belcher at left tackle. They can beat the Broncos. Unlike the Buccaneers, I don't know what the fuck that was. Jim Harbaugh's going to find a way. But you're telling me head-to-head, you don't have the tiebreaker over the Bills, who will probably not win the AFC East. I still think the Jets will. You're telling me that they won't have the head-to-head over – you telling me they don't have the head-to-head over the Chargers? I mean, Ravens already lost to the Raiders.
Listen, I mean –
Chargers is not on the board.
We'll get there. We'll see what the playoff picture looks like. A couple –
must win.
We'll look like
for Baltimore.
We'll see.
I told you before, I don't believe in the dip my toe in. No, you do a cannonball in that motherfucking pool.
Okay.
You don't just dip your toe, because then you always be cold.
You got the Ravens, got the Bills.
Right? Lamar.
The one time you believe in them, ain't this something?
I'm believing in you.
For the first time.
Last year,
you're the curse.
I put my belief in Patrick Mahomes back-to-back games. He tried to fuck me over both times. He was trying to lose both those games. He tried to lose to the Bills. He tried to lose to for damn sure was trying to lose to the Ravens. Couldn't give me 200 fucking passing yards. As you might see, I was lose $200. We wanted to lose to the 49ers, but Patrick Mahomes came through. Lamar, I need you. I need you to come through. I need you to come through so this take doesn't look like I'm an idiot. Piece of bread on both sides, idiot sandwich. I don't want to be that. But I digress. Let's go to the real West win. Let's go to the West win. A team that you wanted to switch to. A team that...
Listen, I don't know. We might still be switching.
49ers.
We might still be switching. We don't know who's still all on the
49ers Must win.
Hey, listen. Purdy's he's looking pretty good.
Juan Jennings looks. I don't know where he came from.
Yeah, clearly I might need to pick him up on fantasy. Boy, but
15 catches is insane. Because we see this Patriots defense isn't a slouch.
I'm just saying, I called this.
The Patriots?
No. The 49ers, the whole injured thing, I called it. That's why I said I thought the Rams was going to win a division. I did say this. I did say
Run the
this.
tape back, episode 2.
I said that I did not think the Niners will stay healthy because to go on a run of 2.5 years of being straight healthy up until besides the NFC Championship game 2 years ago, they're known for being hurt. So yeah, I don't think CMC's coming back. I don't. I personally don't. And if he does, I think it's only going to be for a spurt. And
Brandon Ayuk looks like.
Yeah, just doesn't. He got his money. He got his money, and he's washed. He's not really washed. Don't take that offense.
Debo's out.
Debo's hurt per usual.
Kittle's out per usual.
And the defense looks mid. So.
And this Patriots defense is far and away better than the Rams defense. So
I think that this is a must-win. They need to get this done. But I'm not saying it's a must-win as far as they needed to keep in pace with what the NFC West is. Because, I mean, Seattle is still undefeated. But I think they can still get dubs and still catch back up. They can still become a wild card. It's definitely within.
The Rams is right there, you know. You're
definitely within. Definitely within reach. But, like I said, it's. They can be a wild. If that's not, they're a team that just needs to make it in, and if they can make it in, they're good. They're Gucci because they can go on the road, they can go out, they can be at home, and they don't care. And they.
You're telling me that the 49ers can go win in Detroit?
I think they can.
The devil is a lie.
They can.
But Kevon, we can't say that we can't put it past the Patriots because they beat the Bengals already. They were a field goal away from beating the Seahawks in overtime. Man, they played bad against the Jets. Short week, who cares? Come on. These Niners, they don't win this week. That is not going to be a happy man. You might need a new 15 for your portal.
It's looking like it. It's okay. Like I said, it's all good. It's all good.
You say that now, but who do they have week 5? I'm sorry, very unprofessional of me. I don't know off the top of my head. Let's see. Let's just pull up the 49ers schedule because I don't think the going getting easier. Very, very off brand of me. I'm sorry. They play the Cardinals next. And after they play the Cardinals, they play the Seahawks, and then they play the Chiefs. And then they play I'm not worried about the Cowboys. You know that's a dub for the 49ers.
Yeah, without a doubt.
So you're telling me they can afford to lose this game, and you think they can go 3-0 in those next 3 games?
I won't put it past them. I don't know when Kittle and Debo get back, but like I said, I don't put it past them. I'm not saying that it's for sure, but I don't put it past them. I don't. It's okay. We'll see.
Beat the Cardinals, the Seahawks, and the Chiefs.
I don't think they bring the Chiefs.
So there's a third loss in these next. So you see a third loss coming. Pause.
Yes. And the Cardinals might, because the Cardinals, I don't know why they always play good against them.
Yeah.
So that might be, and the way Marvin and Kyle is looking now, after game 1 of him saying that it's not his job to get him the ball, I mean, obviously a lie, but now he's getting him the ball. Niners defense don't look good. They might get that up. They could. It's possible. They've done it before, so I don't know.
Anything is possible.
I don't know.
Anyhow, I appreciate you guys for sticking through, staying tuned in.
Those are rants.
Through the rants. Cleveland, I'm sorry for the shots that I had to give out to y'all. I'm sorry. Wasn't y'all's birthday. Y'all didn't deserve those shots. I'm sorry. Anyway, y'all know what I'm going to ask y'all.
Like,
say it every damn episode.
Like,
comment,
subscribe.
It's
free.
It's free. And cost
I
y'all
get some
nothing.
money.
And y'all know 100 likes, $100 giveaway. It ain't hard.
Listen, it's be also simple.
But
You just share it. You don't even gotta watch the whole thing.
You on the video? Yeah.
You don't even gotta watch the whole thing.
Wait, hold on. I need 2 minutes. I need 2 minutes out of you. Pause.
That's it.
You know,
turn it on while you're in the shower. Turn it on while you on the toilet.
Put on your PlayStation. Put it on your phone while you're in the shower.
You don't even gotta listen to me. Just make it play. Make it play.
Let me get the view.
And then like,
because then when you get on there, you gonna be like right there.
Because you know
the video's gonna be right here. You're gonna be like button.
Hey, listen, because
something about Goku background.
If you like it,
just like it.
We got more people that's gonna look at it.
And then we can get out the hood. Y'all want us to get out the hood or not?
Right.
Do y'all love us? Let's say y'all care.
Clearly not.
Let's say y'all want us to make it out.
Clearly not.
Barstool sponsor or something.
Liars.
Y'all don't want us to make it out. Y'all not hitting that like button.
Hit the like.
Y'all not hitting that share button.
Hit the like.
That Cleveland Browns rant will be on TikTok though.
Hit the like.
And make sure y'all hit that repost and that like and that comment. The algorithm.
Do that.
Anyways, we'll see y'all back on Monday after Alabama win. And the Penn State win. I reneged on my Illinois take from earlier. Anyways, Through the Whistle, episode 7. We'll see you back here on Monday for episode 8. No paper, but it's a plastic bottle.